Why do girls always talk about breaking up in love? It is said that a woman in love is a child, and all behaviors are dominated by emotions, but once a woman becomes sensible, there is no reason or logic at all. We all know that woman's heart is most unpredictable. When boy heard girls and say breaking up, they are always confused. So why do girls always like to talk about breaking up? No feel anymore. When girls are in love, what girls often say is feeling, as if women are always following their feelings, but in fact, feelings have a basis, and feelings are also called attractive in the study of love. When you don't have the magnetism that attracts girls, girls will tell you to break up. Magnetism includes self-motivation, self-confidence, leadership, humor, romance, attentiveness, etc. A girl may find out that you don't have any traits that attract her through a long time with you, and you also expose a lot of things. Disadvantages the girls couldn't bear to tell you that they broke up. The desire to control and possessive is too strong. They are all our own animals, but we both like everything about ourselves. This is all about Chinese boys. But the recognition is actually wrong. If you have a strong possessiveness and a strong desire for control in a relationship, such as checking girls' mobile phones frequently and rejecting their girlfriends' and boys' mobile phones, the girls will control and possess you, and they will naturally be with you after a long time. Private life is chaotic. Women in love need a sense of security. Boys with chaotic private lives generally feel unreliable. Girls cannot satisfy their emotional demands and are surrounded by insecurities every day. If you often go out to party and drink with your friends, and often go into the middle of the night, you will give girls a feeling of doing nothing every day. Girls can't see your self-motivation, and you can't see the future at all. This is because there are many friends of the opposite sex around you, and you often fight with friends of the opposite sex. Girls don't feel the rights of a girlfriend in you. In this case, girls tell you to break up because they don't want to feel so much psychological pressure. Test your attitude. Some girls always like to be petty in love. Once you neglect her, or quarrel with her, or don't obey her, her temper will come up, and you can't help but tell you to break up. Breaking up is actually her mantra. I want to test whether you love her or not. If a girl tells you to break up, and you have no expression or saving behavior, the girl will be disappointed in you after a long time, and the false breakup will turn into a real breakup. As the saying goes, fight at the head of the bed and peace at the end of the bed. Usually give her more care and company. Your values are incompatible. The difference between the three views is that you are not on the same channel. Maybe when you first fell in love, you were deeply attracted to each other, and each other was the most perfect in each other's eyes. But when the two people get along for a long time, the girl finds the values of the two of you are out of sync. For example, no matter what the girl says, you often misunderstand what the other person means, or when the girl says something, you always fail to catch up on it, or you often quarrel over some details of life, etc. Once two people disagree, get along with each other. It is very difficult. Either one person makes a change or one person works hard to accept it. It requires more communication and tolerance. She wants more attention. In fact, many times when girls break up, they don't really want to have nothing to do with them anymore, but they want to get more attention. It's too late if you don't cherish yourself. Breaking up, just want to get more attention. If this is the case, then spend more time and energy with her for a long time. It is more effective than the long Cold War. Return uncertainty. For the woman, since she has such a great charm to guide one, or even multiple, men to invest in her, women, no matter high or low scores, are generally in the observation period spontaneously instead of eager to choose from them the best. This kind of thing was like a matchmaking blind date in ancient times. It is always necessary to choose the one who can fight the most, because in this way can you protect yourself. But for the man, if there are more competitors, it is easy to produce uncertainty in the result, and the more it can inspire the suitor to continue to invest all his energy, and subconsciously, the more the starting point of the woman's willingness to determine the relationship is raised. At this stage, it may manifest as a woman who is being pursued receives too much care and gifts, and habitually became the beneficiary. Time exposes shortcomings, and there is a psychological gap. After being together for a long time, no one will be as patient as at the beginning, showing the best side to each other, so after a long time together, boys will expose their original habits, such as becoming lazy. Talking is more casual, not as diligent as at the beginning. At this time, the girls will feel that the boys have changed and they don't love her. When they are sad, they will break up. Always quarrel for no reason, causing rifts in the relationship. Quarrels are often the most direct reason for breaking up. Sometimes it is caused by some small things, and then it rises to attitude problems. Girls often feel that their boyfriend has become temperamental, and she is not tolerant enough, and is not as good as before. Talking coaxing, in fact, men, when appropriate, you should talk about softening, let her know that you still love her very much, then some problems can be easily solved. Feeling lonely, boyfriend can't be with him often. Maybe for many reasons, maybe it is because boys think that besides dating, there are many things to do in life. Maybe they are no longer willing to spend too much time and energy on each other, so they can't spend time with their girlfriends often. Girls who treat love as all are very hurt. They feel lonely and want to give up. They quarrel and keep breaking up. In conclusion, in short, girls say that there are various reasons for breaking up. The more reason for breaking up is that girls no longer feel attractive to boys. Women are animals that need emotional experience. Therefore, if you want to maintain a long-term relationship, you must pay attention to self-improvement. Let girls feel your constant value.